named by Politico. Neither Jamie Biden nor Sarah Biden responded to requests for comment. Biden's brother used his name to promote a hospital chain. Politico illustration. Ben Schreckinger is a national political. In 2017, a hospital operator set out to build a rural healthcare empire with the help of a Philadelphia area consultant. The consultant, Jim Biden, had no experience running hospitals. But he did understand the federal government and had ties to labor unions. Perhaps more important, he was the younger brother of Joe Biden. The final years of the Obama administration had cemented the former vice president's towering stature in the world of healthcare, where he had made the fight against cancer a top federal priority and, then, a centerpiece of his legacy-building efforts. For then 67-year-old Jim Biden, the third of 4 Biden siblings, his ties to his older brother made up much of his pitch as he pursued deals that could help AmeriCorps make money from drug rehab, lab testing, and even cancer treatment. "This would be a perfect platform to expose my brother's team to protocol," Jim Biden wrote to the CEO of a Tampa area company that controlled licensing rights to an experimental cancer treatment the hospital operator wanted to offer. "Could provide a great opportunity for some real exposure." The email, obtained by Politico from a person close to the company, documents one of the many ways in which Jim Biden invoked his brother's name and clout in the course of his work with AmeriCorps, which has since gone bankrupt, wreaking havoc in rural communities in the process. Jim Biden spoke of plans to give his brother equity in AmeriCorps, according to one former AmeriCorps executive, and install him on its board, according to a second. He also said that if AmeriCorps could find a winning business model for rural healthcare, his brother could promote the company in a future presidential campaign, a third former executive told Politico. All were granted anonymity to discuss a company mired in legal and political controversy. In order to fund AmeriCorps' expansion, Jim Biden offered to secure capital from investors in the Middle East, according to the emails and executives. When the expected money did not arrive, it aggravated AmeriCorps' pre-existing financial issues. The company collapsed, leaving behind unpaid bills and neglected patients. The management failures took a human toll as hospital staff went unpaid, services dwindled, and authorities were forced to intervene. At AmeriCorps' hospital in southeastern Kentucky, ravaged by staff departures and dwindling medical supplies, a patient died of cardiac arrest in late 2018 after receiving substandard care, according to a Department of Health and Human Services report obtained by Politico. For years after its bankruptcy, federal investigators are still pursuing questions about what else happened at AmeriCorps. In September, the Securities and Exchange Commission accused one of Jim Biden's business partners of fraud related to loans to the company, allegations the business partner has denied. Meanwhile, the Justice Department found that AmeriCorps' hospital in Pennsylvania entered into sham service agreements and paid kickbacks as part of a scheme that billed the government for medically unnecessary lab tests the hospital shipped out to be performed elsewhere. Those actions are at the center of a federal prosecution of a $100 million conspiracy to defraud Medicare that has netted a guilty plea from the recipient of the kickbacks, and, according to a person familiar with the case,